Greetings, beloved. Technicals here. Time to check in on QUBIC because I've just been doing this every single week. So figured I'd check in on QUBIC. Now this Epoch on QUBIC, if you're unfamiliar, QUBIC's a CPU mineable coin. It's mined a little differently. It changes week to week. You only get one payout week to week, and you don't know what that's going to be. And so through the whole course of the week, you're kind of like looking at Discord and wondering like, oh, what's the payout going to be? How much do we get per solution? This week was a lot different because everybody's total power was down. GPUs fell off a cliff in terms of performance versus CPUs. Nobody was getting solutions. If you saw my weekly switch up video, I had 0 goose egg solutions on Saturday. I ended up with 3 solutions total. I actually took 2 of my CPU rigs offline for some other experiments. So because of lesser solutions, everybody's getting less solutions. It was each solution was worth more QUBIC because the same amount's paid out every week. Taking a look at QUBIC's price real quick, not doing anything. Nothing's doing anything. You know, had a little bump here back in earlier part of May, but it's kind of gone down to nothing. Haven't seen a coin do that before, so that's where we are now. I've been hanging on to my QUBIC. I was cashing out previously every single week, but at this point, I might as well hang on to the stuff. I might as well hang on to everything because it's, you know, selling out. I can float the power and the YouTube and referral money. Love that money. That's covering my power costs because I combine it all. So I have the luxury of hanging on to it. So that's what I'm going to do because there's maybe some more upside here. But that's where we are with QUBIC price. As you can see, 3 solutions, good for a total of just under 8 million. And my loyalty bonus, which is paid out every single week, a few days ahead of the actual payout, is going up considerably because I've been on QUBIC for so long. Now 189,000 QUBIC, let's see what that's worth. 351 times 0.1234547 something. $1, less than $1. But it's something, I mean, and it counts. So my loyalty bonus is going up. So just at 8 million QUBIC, which comes out to a total of $39. Not great. But this week a little bit different. I took 2 of my CPU miners offline. The GPU rigs were not doing great, and so those were not on QUBIC for about half the week. And then I saw on the Discord, QUBIC LI, the pool, made some tweaks and changes to get a little more juice out of GPUs. So I put them back on QUBIC because what else is there to mine? There's nothing else. So I threw them on there, and it was actually the GPU rig, which was the only thing to get well, actually my 5900X got a solution. None of the 7950X 3Ds, none of the 7900Xs. The GPU rig was good for 2, and the 5900X was good for 1. So in total, 3 solutions, paying out $13 per solution. I mean, last week was $4.54 per solution. So a lot more per solution, but a lot less solutions. So good for a total of $39. Comparing that to what we would have taken in with ZEPH, comparing CPUs to ZEPH, which is always seems to be the most profitable thing. I saw Monero was more profitable than ZEPH when it was having its troubles. You know things are bad if Monero is beating everything on profitability chart because they're in tail emissions. Yeah, there's nothing there to mine. You're really scraping the bottom of the barrel if you're going down to Monero. And then also on the GPU rig, I was using whatever the most profitable thing was quoted on hashrate.no. Not comparing Zealous or Warthog or any of those other ones, but again, just try to do some kind of light comparison for most people who are using calculator websites. It certainly would have made sense to dual mine whatever was on hashrate.no. I believe it was Ironfish and Gram or Pyron or some facsimile thereof. But you've got to take all that stuff. You got to take 2 different coins if you're dual mining. First, you got to hit the payout on those. Then you got to take it to an exchange, pay the fee to send it to an exchange it into a crypto that's worthwhile or dollars, pay the fees on that, and then transfer it out or off ramp it or whatever. So there's fee. Now, yeah, of course you have to do that with QUBIC, but the fees aren't as bad. QUBIC trades directly into Tether. If you're taking it to TradeOgre or Gate, then you got to transfer the Tether and Tether transfer. The fees are unbelievable, man. Anyway, it would have made sense to mine something else with the GPUs. CPUs, you know, it made sense, but if it would have been just CPUs, I don't know how many solutions I actually would have got. You know, maybe the luck would have been different, so it could have been 0, who knows. But total for the week, taking in $39.05. So if I would have been on ZEPH and the other profitable thing on the GPUs, I would have taken in a total of about $41 in revenue, $20 in profit. So $2 more than had I been mining on QUBIC, and maybe potentially less fees because of multiple currencies, different ways than having to switch it around and mining stuff that maybe I don't want, because I don't want Pyron or Gram or Ironfish or anything like that. So there's some play there. It basically even, Steven, a total profit for the week, $23.22. It's not great. It's 6 4070s and all these CPU rigs, or most of them anyway. So not a great week, but utilizing that downtime to run other experiments, move things around, do some maintenance and stuff like that. So if you've been following the QUBIC saga and you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know. I'll probably stay on QUBIC just for the lack of options of anything else. I'm not pulling out. Your boy doesn't pull out. Actually do pull out. I have no children. That's because of the accident I got in back in when I worked in that factory. I can't have kids. That's neither here nor there. I'm not pulling out of QUBIC. I'm staying inside of QUBIC. I'm leaving it in until the bitter end. That's what I'm doing this week. I'd love to know what you're doing in the comments below. If you've moved on to Zealous, if you're bandwagoning on to Zealous, if you're bandwagoning on to dual mining something that's on Hashrate or whatever else the coin du jour is. Are you still on Warthog? Things like that. Let me know in the comments below. If you like comments, if you like videos like this, press the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'm TheTechnicals. See you next time.